it's harder and harder to see anything empowering in all of this. So Joel Chatterby wrote a book called Electronic Sound, The Past and Promise of Electronic Music. This has become the standard introductory text to electronic music used in universities around the world. Chatterby starts off his book by setting up the conservative American composer John Philip Sousa as his straw man. Chatterby quotes Sousa complaining about the intrusion of machines into the world of music. And Sousa asks, when a mother can turn on a phonograph with the same ease that she applies to the electric light, will she croon her baby to sleep with sweet lullabies, or will the infant be put to sleep by machinery? To Chatterby, Sousa's concerns are so ridiculous on their face that they hardly need refuting. Echoing the words of Edgar Varese a half a century before, Chatterby argues that, quote, the electronic musical instrument, in its myriad forms, may turn out to be the most beneficial to humans and the most enjoyable, rewarding, and expressive instrument that has ever existed. I would like to plant myself firmly on the side of John Philip Sousa in this debate. The idea that electronic music technology is more beneficial to humans than all other music is absurd. Whereas Sousa's question about whether children will be put to sleep by machines points right to the central issue of how human beings and their increasingly complex technology are going to coexist. This, in the end, is the issue with which all my work is engaged, and I believe it is the fundamental issue of our time. We see it everywhere, from the smallest scale, where we struggle not to be overwhelmed by our cell phones, iPods, and laptops, to a larger scale where we struggle to contain the unprecedented power of transnational corporations whose vast holdings and operations are made possible only by equally vast arrays of networked computers, and where we confront the enormously destructive power of weapons that are more and more readily available to smaller and smaller groups of people. And finally, to the truly global scale of climate change. If art that makes intensive use of the latest technology is to be relevant in such a time, it must begin from here, how the tense and difficult confrontation of humans and their machines is reshaping our world.